have you ever heard a story that's so crazy you just want to tell everyone? Well, this is one of those stories. Which brings us to our new segment, Man, That's F***ed Up. The story begins in Afghanistan, where America's been at war since 2001, and so far, they've nearly spent $1 trillion. But when spending starts to get out of control, you need some oversights.
To keep an eye on all that money, in 2008, Congress created an independent Special Inspector General. The agency has been tasked with fighting fraud and waste.
Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, or SIGAR.
SIGAR. S-I-G-A-R. SIGAR. Some people pronounce it SIGAR, but that's wrong. It's SIGAR. And that's right. SIGAR had to be brought in to monitor America and their money. America has so much money that they have to pay someone to watch them spend money. Tell me that is the most baller thing you've ever heard in your life. That is so gangster. And right now, SIGAR is investigating one of the craziest stories.
The Pentagon is under fire this morning for a natural gas filling station in Afghanistan.
The idea? Become less dependent on costly foreign oil imports.
While Afghanistan has natural gas, it lacks the transmission and local distribution infrastructure, and investigators could find no natural gas vehicles in Afghanistan.
Take a second to think about this. The Pentagon decided to build a natural gas station in a place with no natural gas infrastructure, where no cars ran on natural gas. How do you not notice that the cars don't run on natural gas when you are in the cars, in the place? How did that not come up sooner? Surely you're driving the cars to get to the location. Like what, are people riding city bikes around Afghanistan? Is that what's happening? And worse, they couldn't just cut their losses and go home. They were going to make this gas station work, damn it.
It costs $700 to switch over a car to natural gas, more than the average Afghan makes in a year.
Which explains why the U.S. was forced to convert 120 vehicles just so someone could use the station.
Wait, so they realized that they made a station that no one needs. So in order to fix this, you build a reason to make it necessary. It's like giving a group of Amish people TVs because for some reason you built a TV repair shop in their barn in Afghanistan, which doesn't make sense, but I'm angry. Now, it's all pretty bad, but it gets so much worse, all right? Because guess how much the least useful gas station in the world cost to build?
The station was estimated to cost between $200,000 and $500,000.
That's the estimate. That's a hint.
A Pentagon review found the U.S. paid $43 million for it.
They spent $43 million on a gas station that was supposed to cost $500,000. That's 8,000% over budget. Yeah, that's like spending $960 for a pepperoni lover's pizza. I don't care how good it tastes, there's no way to justify that. And you know what? I had a great joke about New York, and I was going to be like, we should make a joke about New York pizza and put a thing about numbers, but then I learned in New York you can't get people to agree on which is the best pizza, so my joke died. Now, you'd think that for $43 million, this would be the coolest gas station of all time. It should have crystal chandeliers, a champagne pump, and a bathroom key attached to a solid gold hubcap. You would think that, and you'd be wrong. Because here's what $43 million actually gets you. Yeah, look at this dump. 2 pumps and a canopy. Even a highway serial killer would be like, you know what? I'll keep driving. There's got to be a nicer place to murder people. But luckily, of course, with the spending, there's SIGAR, the Pentagon Money Watchers. And they've got a lot of questions for the people in the Defense Department task force who built the station and spent the money. They'll be the ones who know where all the money is that disappeared. Except, here's the weird thing. The task force, they've also disappeared.
The Pentagon isn't offering any answers why so much money was misspent.
Claiming it no longer had the personnel expertise to address the questions because the task force was closed down in March 2015.
So there was no one left to answer any questions about why the project went so wrong.
Because he was sleeping with Danny. No.
So let me get this straight. Now that the people have left the Defense Department, you can't ask them about questions, or you can't ask them questions about what happened while they worked there. That's basically what they're saying. The people are gone, so you can't talk to them anymore. SIGAR, please. So, $40 million basically just vanished. Was it mismanaged? Was it skimmed off the top? We'll never know. Yeah. So listen up, shady Pentagon task force. If you're going to rip everyone off, at least flex a little, show off, you know. Maybe buy yourself some nice cars or something. And hey, you know what? I know where you can fill them up.
Run to make the connection.